Hello everyone, welcome to today's webinar on product listing ads. My name is Priyanka and I'll be facilitating the webinar today. I have with me product expert Melina who will help in answering your queries. I would like to call out that throughout the session, if you have any questions, please post them as comments on the right pane. We will answer as many queries as possible during this session. Please use earphones, headphones for better audio clarity. Do change the screen resolution to 480px for better clarity. Don't refresh the screen continuously as it might take some time to buffer. Flipkart product listing ads, which allows you to advertise your products to millions of customers every day, which helps you to stand out in the competition. Product listing ads empowers you with higher discoverability. You get higher discovery when your products are shown to the relevant customers on the Flipkart mobile app. Guaranteed buy now button. There are many sellers selling the same product. When you advertise with PLA, you own the buy now button. This will make you the preferred seller. Increase sales opportunity. With better visibility and owning the buy now button, it gives you higher sales opportunities. As you know, we have recently launched differential pricing and ad groups. Also, the user interface of the advertising dashboard has been revamped. So what is differential pricing? It's simply different CPX for different products. We understand that every product category is unique and has different business fundamentals, such as demand, supply, and margins of each product. Which is why, to give you more control over your campaigns, we launched ad groups. What is ad groups? Ad groups is a collection of similar products under a category, which has the same cost per action. With this, you now have the power to customize your budget for different categories and track them separately. Every ad group has different product mix which showcase different demand supply curve, margins, opportunities, RPC. Hence, they also need to be priced differently. To begin the festive season, we have some great news to share. We just slashed our CPX rates by an eye-popping 75% to deliver more value for every rupee invested. We have 59 different ad groups identified so far. The CPX is as low as rupees 0.5 now. As you can see the rate card with the new CPX, each of you will be able to find this in the advertising tab and also in the Seller Learning Center. Kindly go through it and make the best of it this festival season and start creating campaigns this big billion days. Today, we will understand how to create an ad campaign and track an ad campaign. So let's begin with how to create an ad campaign in the new user interface. The look and feel of the UI has changed and the functionality has been enhanced. The 3 simple steps to create an ad campaign: select products, allocate budget, review and publish. So before we begin, it's always good to have a clear objective as to why you're creating this particular campaign. Could be for the winter collection, weekend sale, or the big billion day. Go to the advertising tab. On this page, you will see your funds available, which includes 90% of your cash on delivery COD balance and your total credits. Free credits is a bonus that we provide you, which you can use to create ad campaigns. You can find all the details of your free credits under the rewards page of the payments tab. To create an ad campaign, you should have a minimum total balance of rupees 500. So let's get started by clicking on Create a Campaign Now. So from here begins your first step, selecting products. Let's start by naming your campaign. A campaign name can be alphanumeric with maximum 20 characters, including spaces. This will help you keep a track of your campaigns in the future and comparatively analyze them better. Now select the products that you want to advertise in your campaign. There are two options to select products. Let's start with the first option, categories. Choose the subcategories. This will show the number of listings and subcategory below. Select the price range for the campaign to ensure that all your products from the chosen subcategories and within this price range are added to this campaign. Determine the type of listing, that is Flipkart Advantage or non-Flipkart Advantage, that you want to advertise in this particular campaign as per your objective. Click on Preview Product. This will preview all your active listings, which will show you the product name, selling price, and the number of units. Here is where you can add or remove the listings by checking or unchecking the category list. If everything is good to go, click on Save and Continue. That was the first option, to list your products. Let's go through the second option, Upload CSV. Then download the sample CSV template. In the sample CSV doc, you need to follow a few instructions such as do not edit the first two rows, fill in the listing IDs from the third row. Please fill only one listing ID per row. Maximum 2000 listing IDs are allowed in one ad campaign. So where can you find your listings? In the Listing tab under My Listing. You'll find all your listings as per the objective of your campaign, filter by category and active products. In the result, select the listings you want to advertise and click on Download Request. In this downloaded sheet, on the second column, you will find all the listing IDs. Copy the listing IDs and paste them in your sample CSV file that you downloaded and save it. Upload your CSV file here. You will get this message above mentioning the file is successfully uploaded. And you'll be able to preview your products here. If all's good, click on Save and Continue. Here we've come to the end of the first step of selecting products. So now I'll be launching a poll. I request each one of you all to participate, please. Do you know where to find your listing IDs? Thank you for taking the poll. We have 92% who say they understand where to find the listing IDs. If anybody has any queries, please put it in the question box. We'll get to them at the end of the session. So now we move to the second stage, allocate budget. Here is how it will preview the duration above and the ad group's budget below. Let's go step by step. Set the start date and end date that you wish to run for the campaign. Check the equally distribute box if required, and this will equally distribute the ad group budget for all days. This will allocate an equal amount from your ad group budget for each day of the campaign. If the budget is exhausted for a particular day, the campaign will stop for that day and resume automatically from the next day. You can also run your campaign until the budget ends. To do this, click on the second option. The option to distribute equal budget for all days will be disabled if you choose to run the campaign without an end date. Now you can manage and allocate budget at an ad group level. As you all can see, in the first step, you'll choose your listings, and here in the second step, all your listings have been grouped into different ad groups. Enter the budget here at an ad group level. You will see the CPX for each ad group, and once you add in a certain amount, it will also show the estimated number of actions that can be achieved based on your budget. In case you're at this stage and now decided to not go ahead with a certain ad group, there is no need to worry. Just add a 0 in the budget column and that particular ad group will not be advertised. Click on Save and Continue. Let's move to the final step and make the payment. Here is the summary of the campaign. As you all can see, the number of products, the duration, and the campaign overall budget. The payment details to the right, there it will show you from where the amount has been deducted for this particular campaign. If it is free credits, COD, or both. Click on Pay Now. You will be asked for a confirmation. We suggest you to recheck the campaign details before you proceed to payment. Campaigns, once created, cannot be edited. However, as you move to different stages of creating a campaign, it will save automatically as draft. You can edit a draft campaign until you make payment. Once your campaign goes live, you can pause or abort it. Click on Confirm to create the campaign. And here your campaign is created. This is how the campaign summary page will preview. The campaign metrics on top and ad group metrics below. I'll be launching a poll now. Kindly participate. Thank you for participating. The question was, can you set budget at a campaign level? And we have 56% who said yes. But like I mentioned before, with the new user interface, now you can set budget only at an ad group level and not at a campaign level. So if you have any queries regarding this or anything else, please start putting in your questions in the question box. Now let's see how we can track an ad campaign. In the campaign summary page, you can see the status. If you click on the status, you can change the status of the campaign. This pop-up will appear and you can change the status by choosing one of them. Click on Change Campaign State. In the Advertising tab, you can view all your campaigns, active and inactive campaigns. Under the active campaigns, you will see all your draft, ready, live and paused campaigns. Under inactive campaign, you will see aborted and completed campaigns. To track your campaign, you can click on the campaign name and you'll be able to view ad group details by clicking on Show Ad Groups. This is the campaign summary page. Let's go through the metrics at a campaign level. Ad views, the number of times an ad has been viewed to the potential customer. Actions, when a customer with an intent to buy takes an action on the ad and lands on the product page, it is considered an action. A tap, scroll, or pinch to zoom on the product page is an action. Orders, the number of orders generated through ads. Revenue, the total revenue earned from the orders generated through ads. Please note All order-related metrics may change up to 7 days post-campaign end date. You ask why? It's because we take into consideration the 7 days from the time a potential customer has taken action on your ad to turn it into an order. This is considered as a customer may be interested in that particular product and add the item in the wish list and purchases after few days. Action rate, ratio of action to ad views. This is calculated as total actions by total ad views. Conversion rate, the ratio of orders to actions. This is calculated as total orders by total actions. ROI, which is return on investment, which is total revenue by total ad spend. Ad spend is the exhausted budget. Cost per order is the ratio of ad spend to orders. This is calculated as total ad spend by total number of orders. You can also track the performance of your campaign at an ad group level, which will also help you optimum and understand how each category and product is performing. I would like to launch a poll now. Is the new UI user-friendly? Please participate. Thank you for taking part in the poll. We have 75% who say yes, the new UI is user-friendly. And the remaining, if you have any questions, please post them in the question box. We will answer them at the end of the session. As you all can see now, the metrics at an ad group level. I'll be taking you all through the metrics again. Views is the number of times an ad has been viewed to the potential customer. Actions, when a customer with an intent to buy takes an action on the ad and lands on the product page, it is considered an action. A tap, scroll, or pinch to zoom on the product page is an action. Orders, the number of orders generated through ads. Revenue is the total revenue earned from the orders generated through ads. Please note all order related metrics may change up to 7 days post campaign end date. It is because we take into consideration the 7 days from the time a potential customer has taken action on your ad to turn it into an order. This is considered as a customer may be interested in that particular product and might add it in his wish list and purchase the item few days later. Action rate is calculated as total actions by total ad views. Conversion rate is total orders by total actions. ROI, which is return on investment, is total revenue by total ad spend, and ad spend is your exhausted budget. Cost per order is calculated as total ad spend by total number of orders. Here's the Seller Learning Center. If you click on this tab, it has all, it'll take you to the home page of the Seller Learning Center. It has all the training modules and FAQs regarding product listing ads under Grow Your Business. I encourage each seller to use this page so you have a better understanding of product listing ads, and if you have any queries, we will be able to help you through this. Please refer to it always. I'll be launching a poll now. Kindly participate. Will you be creating an ad campaign after this session? Is the question. Thank you for taking part in the poll. We have 62% who say yes. Yes, we encourage each one of you to participate because we have some wonderful cashback offers and free credits. There are a lot of marketing communications that's coming your way. Encourage each one of you to check your mails and see if you are part of any of our cashback offers. We have a marketing communication sent to you all. Please take part in the product listing ads by clicking on the subscribe button on the mail and earn 2000 free credits to create a campaign right now. I have another poll. I have another poll for you all. Please participate. Have you advertised on other e-commerce platform? I have 42% who say yes, they have advertised on other e-commerce platform. So I encourage and hope that you all will participate in Flipkart's product listing ads too. As I mentioned, we have many cashback offers which will benefit you all, and we wouldn't want you all to miss the opportunities that's out there. With this, we've come to the end of the session. Hope this was helpful for each of you, and we'll be seeing more campaigns created. We will now answer as many questions possible. I kindly request each seller to post all your queries in the question box, and Melina, our product expert, will be answering them very soon. So over to you, Melina.
Thank you, Priyanka. So I see a couple of questions written already. So we'll answer them, and we are open for questions. So please put in the question in the question box. So we'll try and answer as many questions as possible. So we'll start with the first one by Shanavaz. What would be the target audience reach with one each campaign that you create? And do we have a different target audience reach for different budgets? And do we have any tentative leads to be achieved after one campaign? So like Priyanka has already mentioned, three primary factors that contribute to us making a campaign successful was to ensure that your products receive a higher discoverability based on what the customer is looking for. And based on that, we are increasing the potential of sales for you because we're giving you that discovery of the product. And that will lead to also you having the guaranteed buy now button. So with every campaign that you create, having a campaign objective becomes very important. So with the target audience for each of the campaign would primarily be based on how you have created your campaign. So for example, if you want to go ahead and create a lot of momentum for products that are doing really well, you can club all of your fast moving products and create a campaign, because you know we have customers who are looking forward to buying those products. You may also have products that are not doing so well. You can club all of those slow moving products and create a liquidation campaign where whenever a customer is looking for products, your product will be shown in the initial few pages of the search option. You can also go ahead and optimize your campaigns by creating campaigns specifically to each category. This way, you can go ahead and create your own target audience for the campaigns that you're looking for. So we have another question by Lukman, who has mentioned, how does this work in improving my sales? So by advertising, as Priyanka has mentioned earlier, we are going to create a higher discoverability for your products, which means now if a customer in today's date logs on to the mobile app of Flipkart and searches for a product, you have thousands of products which show up in the search option. Your product could reflect either in the initial few pages or could reflect in the last few pages. So by advertising, we allow you to jump the line and be shown to customers who are shown to customers in the first few pages. So this way, you can go ahead and skip the long queue that you have and get noticed ahead. Since it is a mobile app, customers viewing more pages is higher. And by advertising, we are giving you the option of ensuring there is a higher discovery of your products. The moment customers see your products, the potential for it to convert into a sale is higher versus your products not being seen by the customer because it is in the last few search pages of the product you're looking for. Okay. So this is how PLA will help you go ahead and increase your sales by driving a lot of discovery to your products. And the moment when the customer goes ahead and clicks on your product because he's seeing it, we guarantee you the buy now button. By having the buy now button, the chances of the customer purchasing from that becomes very, very high. So now we have another question where we have a seller who's asking us how many ad groups do we have and how are these ad groups defined. So currently we have about 59 ad groups. Our ad groups are created based on the demand and supply of advertising for each of those products. When we started with uh, advertising, when we started with product listing ads, we had a standard cost per action of rupees 2. So we would charge rupees 2 for, let's say, even a seller who's creating a campaign for laptops and also a seller who's creating a campaign for baby products. And then we realized based on the entire piece that it may not be fair to how we are treating each of those products and what is the current demand and supply for these specific products. So hence we have gone ahead and revised the entire piece and introduced differential pricing. Because we have introduced differential pricing for each of the categories, we have clubbed similar products which are charged at a similar price into one ad group, and this is purely based on what is the advertising demand for that product and how do we supply for it. So this is why it also gives you more control on how you would like to go ahead and create a campaign. So in addition to what we are saying, you can go ahead and create and allocate your budget at an ad group level because you can choose how much budget you want to put for specific ad groups. Okay, so we have another question by what is a guaranteed buy now button. So when you go ahead and search for a specific product, the most preferred product and the most preferred seller on that product automatically has the buy now button. By a seller who chooses to advertise, he would go ahead and have the buy now button because of advertising under PLA. So when a customer looks for your product and clicks on it, then automatically he will have the option to directly make a decision and purchase that product because a buy now button will be there on that product page. So we have a question which says what is PLA? PLA stands for Product Listing Ads. That is the name of the product that we have. So this option as in product listing ad allows you to advertise your products to millions of customers every day, which helps you to stand out in the competition. We empower you by ensuring you have a higher discoverability, a guaranteed buy now button, and increased sales opportunity. So we have a question by Ayush who says we have different sizes in clothing, hence different listing IDs. Can we list only few sizes? It is absolutely possible to go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and choose if you have 5 products and each of those 5 products have 5 different variants. It could be 5 different sizes or 5 different colors in them. You can specifically handpick the listing ID that you want to advertise and create a campaign with them. So we have another question by Sandeep who says, if we have one product which is advertised by two sellers, on what basis will we guarantee the buy now button to them? So would it be guaranteed in favor of a particular seller? So Sandeep, and for the rest of the sellers, once you have gone ahead and created an advertising campaign on PLA, you automatically get the buy now button. Let me give you an example to explain that. If we have 5 sellers selling a same type of product, let us say it is a white t-shirt, and out of those 5 sellers, 2 of them have advertised. So when a customer comes onto the app and searches for a specific product like white t-shirts, automatically all those 5 sellers will be shown. However, the advertised sellers will be guaranteed the buy now button. Our advertisement slots will be given in at different levels. It could be on the 4th slot, and every 10 slots post that. So automatically these sellers will be placed on those slots. And when they're placed on those slots, then automatically the seller will get the buy now button. Because they have advertised, all of them will get the buy now button and will be shown as a separate slot. So we have a question by a seller who would like to who is asking us, how do we go ahead and create a campaign, or how do we create an ad campaign? It is a very simple step. You have 3 steps to follow, which is select a product, allocate the budget, and review and publish your products. So here, select the products in a simple way means you select all the products you would like to advertise, either by using the category tree available or by uploading the CSV file by adding your listing IDs. Once you have completed that, you will set the budget. You'll enter the budget amount that you'd like to invest in the campaign. You will select the duration of the campaign. Once you have completed this step, you have the option to review the product and the duration along with the budget and make changes if you wish to before you publish. So while clicking on make a payment, automatically the amount gets deducted from your COD balance and your campaign will be created. So we have a question, budget will be deducted into existing amount fund in my account. So like Priyanka had mentioned, on the advertising tab, you will see on the right hand corner of your screen, funds available. In the funds available tab, or the box that you have, you will see the entire amount, that is 90% of your COD amount, which is your cash on delivery amount, will reflect in that funds available box. This is also inclusive of your total credits. That is free credits, which is a bonus that we have given you. So while you go ahead and create a campaign, the amount will get deducted from this funds available. And once the funds available is used, then you can go ahead and wait for it to accumulate from your COD balance and create a fresh campaign. So this brings us to the end of the Q&A question. We will go ahead and I'll hand this over to Priyanka, who will take us to the rest of the session.
Thank you, Melina. I hope all your queries are answered. If you have any queries, please reach out to the seller support. Thank you for participating in the session. Please fill in the feedback form and share your valuable opinion with us. It was wonderful connecting with all of you. Happy selling on Big Billion Days. Please create your campaigns now and make use of your free credits. Thank you.